is going home! Inside the park! Funny. John gets inside. Oh my God! Freaking Collins, man. Had to get out of my seat for that one.
Bo Nix on 3rd and 11. Bo slinging it down the field. Caught! Munderman! He is gone! Touchdown Broncos! What a throw!
This telecast is copyrighted by me, Coleman Sports, for the private use of my audience. Any other use of this telecast, preventing any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this stream without my consent is prohibited. Any spamming, hating, spoiling, lurking is highly discouraged.
We are live. What an eventful day it was for Coleman Sports. We're going live every day until I hit 500 subscribers or 20 years old, which is June 7th. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, help out with the algorithm. Subscribe. We're like 3 away from 450 and 53 away from 500. I need to actually update my banner here. Boom. Yeah. So, what an eventful day it was. We're going to be recapping the day, going over what happened in the sports world, and pretty much that's it. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. We're going to start out with the NBA because I didn't really pay attention. I saw that the Pacers won, and a lot of people are saying it was because of ref help or something. I don't know. There's like a crazy call at the end or something. I don't know, but we're going to go ahead and present this right now. All right. Maybe. Find the right layout here. That one. All right. Let me present the right thing, though. All right. NBA. Boom. All right. Get that off. Put this one instead. All right. So, NBA today. We start off with. Let me do the different background. Why do I have the red stadium instead? I'm doing Shred Stadium because go Shred. All right. So. All right. So the Knicks lost 114-109. I didn't watch this game, so I went live for the Shred and the Cubs instead. But we'll be live for the rest of the series, and we'll be live for the rest of the series for Thunder and Timberwolves as well, and then NBA Finals. We're going live for that as well. So let's see who did good here. 39 points. Oh my gosh, no wonder. Y'all, Pascal Siakam 39 points. Smith, everybody was scoring. Holy for the Pacers. McConnell 10, Toppin 4, 14.5. Halpern only had 14. Nembhard 12, 16 for Miles Turner. 39. Yeah, that's why you lost, New York. You let Pascal Siakam go crazy. Wow. So Pascal Siakam carried them to a win. Because look, 36 for Brunson. Wait, 39 for. How'd y'all lose? I guess you barely lost, but 2 20-point scores and a 36-point score. That's crazy. Miles Bridges top 20. 16 for Anunoby, too. They just need their bench to. Cameron Payne, you didn't score any points, dude. Yeah, you know, your bench sold you right there, New York. So that's it for NBA. We are going to switch over to MLB here. So, of course, the Cubs with an amazing comeback win, down 4-0 after one inning, and they worked their way back thanks to some key hits in this game. At first, they had a freaking single at the game, and their stupid freaking the Reds' stupid ball boy touched it, handed it to a guy in the crowd when it was fair down the line, and they got a double, and that's the reason they scored one of these runs. It was the first run they scored. It's Uspel or whatever. He freaking reached on a infield single, and that scored a run. An error by Matt Boyd. Yeah, I remember that. That's bad. Matt Boyd was not good in the inning. And then Hayes singled to right center. Espinal scored. D-Lickers third. Stir doubled to left. D-Lickers scored. Hayes to third. 3-0 in the first inning. First inning was not good, but the Cubs managed to find a way to win this ball game and come back and score 13 points on the Reds. Matthew Boyd with a wild pitch. Hayes scores in the bottom of the third. Then the top of the fourth, Cubs finally start to get some momentum here. And yeah, so PCA homered. PCA, have yourself a day with a home run and a grand slam on the day. PCA homered, 2-run home run, cuts the lead in half. I'm like, okay, there's a chance we can come back. There is a chance, thanks to PCA here. Then Merriweather came in and he was bad. He was bad. He pissed me off. I thought this game was over after this inning. Yeah, and yeah, he gave up another run. No, another 2 runs. Sorry. Stephen doubled to center. Stu scored. Bredell or whatever singled to right. Stephen scored, and Benson to third. And yeah, they gave up 2. Freaking Merriweather pissed me off. We need to DFA him. I'm sorry. We need to DFA him. And then yeah, after that, Cubs back to work. Kyle Tucker with the single to right. Horner and Shaw scored, and Matt Happ to second. A 2-run RBI for Kyle Tucker. That was a huge hit in the game to give us some momentum back. That made it 6-4. And then PCA, man, bases loaded. Ian Happ had a blooper that the Reds dropped. That made it full bases loaded. And freaking this man, PCA, is a special man, special player. Hits a grand slam, and the Cubs take an 8-6 lead. And then they just close out and good pitching the rest of the way. Top 8, Seiya Suzuki delivers the insurance that the Cubs needed. They're up by 2. Seiya hits a 3-run home run, makes it 11-6. And then Swanson, we were not done yet. Top of the 9th, Swanson homers. To right, and that was a 2-run home run. 13-6. Cubs get the come from behind W. What a day for me, because we are not done yet. Chicago Cubs might have got a comeback. We got an even better comeback that just barely happened not too long ago. Let me see who won other games for MLB here. Interesting wins. So Friday. Baltimore by a lot, whole lead. They destroyed them 19-5. It's a football score, damn. Okay, that's crazy. Chicago, and of course, won 13-6. Wow, that's huge for the Cubs. Pittsburgh, who's in last, beats second last team. second to last team in the Brewers in extras. Wow. Okay. The Giants won 4-0. Tampa Bay beat Toronto. This game was postponed between Baltimore and Boston. That must have been a doubleheader got postponed. That's crazy. It's not they have to do it again. Huh. Cleveland beat Detroit 3-1. We saw that. San Diego Padres bounced back after getting swept by the Blue Jays. They beat the struggling Braves, man, 2-1. Wow. The White Sox with the win over the Rangers. Wow. Okay. White Sox, nice win. That's a good win actually for the White Sox. Where was I? Right here. All right. Minnesota beat Kansas 3-1. Seattle over Houston 5-3. St. Louis over Arizona 4-3. We need them to lose, but it's fine. We won. As long as we keep winning, we're fine. Colorado won 3-2 over New York. Wow, Yankees. The Yankees lost to the Rockies. That's crazy. And then LA Angels beat Miami. Okay. That's it for MLB. I'm trying to think now. So I did MLB. No NFL news, no NBA news really. Yeah. So let's share this. Share this right here. What a game we have here. This was so much fun to stream and watch. The first half was low-key boring, but the second half, the Salt Lake Shred, baby. Down by 6. They get up some momentum with a Chad Jorgensen buzzer beater at the end of halftime. And now, I wish the highlights were out on YouTube so we can watch it, but maybe I'll come out with the reaction to this, to the highlights, because this game was insane in the second half. Shred down by 6, and they make a comeback, and they win by 1 at home in front of the fans. And they get the revenge. Seattle beat them in the West Division at home and upset them in the West Division Championship last year. Shred get revenge and win 22-21. Shout out to my boy Tony. Shout out to the defense for getting all those breaks opportunities. Shout out to the offense for looking better in the second half. And shout out to all the young guys who are getting minutes with key players out, stepping up and making huge plays for the Shred to make a 6-point comeback. They improved to 2-1 in the season. Seattle drops to 1-3. They could drop to 1-4 tomorrow because they play the 4-0 Oakland Spiders. Beautiful stuff right here. Assist wise, Jordan Kerr with 3 assists, and McKay Jorgensen as well with 3 assists. Junabal with 4 goals to lead the Shred. Blocks 3 different players for the Shred with 1 block each. Only McKay Jorgensen had the most completions with 45. Points played. Shout out to Chad Jorgensen. Defense and offensive machine today. A couple throws that I did not like from him. Like that deep throw with 35 seconds left, it ended up scoring a goal, but that was scary. Some decision making he has to improve on, but other than that, it'll be fine though, because once we get Luke back, hopefully get him back, we'll be good. So shout out to Chad stepping up offensively and playing the most points. 24 points played today. Most out of any player in this game, because look, Seattle's was 20 and Lucas Ambrose. Shout out to Lucas Ambrose and the Seattle Cascades. GG's. Next time, don't choke. Actually, do choke. Next week we play you guys. We'll be live for that, or I might be doing a watch party at a friend's house. We'll see. But what a game and what a win for the Salt Lake Shred to improve to 2-1. Junabal, shout out to you with the highest plus minus for the Shred with 5. Great game for him as well. And then team for the Seattle Cascades, Foster with 4 assists, Martin with 3 goals. Two different players with two blocks with a block for Seattle. Points played. Shout out to Lucas Ambrose playing 20 points. 6 for Belfield or whatever with the plus minus. Team stats here. Completion percentage, is that what that is? Yeah. 92% for both teams. Shred 81. Shred had more completions. That's how you win games, is you move that disc fast and you get more completions. 197 throws for the Shred. Almost 200 throws in this game for the Shred. They completed 182 of those. Seattle with also 92%. 180 throws for them. 165 completions. Hucks. Shred were bad on Hucks today, but that's not what we do. We're not a hucking team. We got to be a little bit more chilly, reset the disc on some of these Hucks, especially Chad Jorgensen and Tony a couple times, because we're not a hucking team. We don't shoot deep, but we can once in a while, which is what's sneaky about this offense. Is they just do quick, small throws, and then sometimes they go deep. But today they're bad from deep. 3 of 9 on deep Hucks. Just some questionable Hucks for the Shred today. 90% for Seattle. They completed 9 of their 10 Hucks. They're doing good on the deep balls. Hold percentage. Hold percentage is how many times the offense has been able to score when they have the disc. 12 out of 19 for the Shred. 12 out of 19 for Cascades. Both teams there with the same exact O-line or hold percentage. O-line conversion. So wait, hold percentage is how many times the team with the disc as on offense scores. They don't have to be the offense. It can be D-line too if they're like subbed in or whatever, I think. So it's slightly different. Hold percentage and O-line conversion. O-line conversion when the offense is out there, obviously. So 57% for Seattle, 12 of 21. Shred's offense wasn't even that good today. 48% O-line conversion, 12 out of 25. The break percentage, this is how many breaks you get. A break is when the defense is able to get a stop and then they score. Shred, 32% on breaks. That's not that good. 6 out of 19. But I bet that's because they had a bad first half in converting breaks. But in the second half, they were able to convert breaks and put pressure on Seattle's offense. And yeah, second half was probably way higher than 32%. But first half was definitely low. 26%, 5 out of 19 for break percentage for Seattle. D-line conversion. The Shred converted 6 out of 9 times with the disc in their hands on defense. 5 out of 11 for the Cascades, 45%. Red zone conversion. We were 81%. Just gotta be better there as well offensively. Seattle 91%, 10 out of 11, us 13 out of 16. But we had more opportunities in the red zone, which is what makes us dangerous as a team. 10 blocks for Seattle. We got to be able to not turn over the disc and be careful with some of these passes. 10 blocks for Seattle is crazy. Only 3 for the Salt Lake Shred. 15 turnovers each per team. A little on the high side, but yeah, what a game. The Shred were down by 6 points in the third quarter, and we're able to come back somehow. Maybe the single greatest comeback in not just UFA history, but Ultimate Frisbee history today. But I can't wait for them to talk about this on the Swing Pass podcast. If you guys haven't already, go subscribe to the Ultimate Frisbee Association on YouTube. They make great content over there. They put out the highs for every game, and they come out with podcasts every week. And I can't wait to see what they say about the Shred and this game. We'll see if they go higher on the list for rankings this week. We'll see. But what a win for the Shred. being the West Division champions from last year, getting our revenge. What a win for the Shred. For both the Cubs and the Shred, and all my team, for both my teams today, the Cubs and the Shred. But yeah, just a crazy day. I was going crazy on both the Cubs stream, the Shred stream. Just absolutely yelling. I hope my neighbors didn't wake up during that Shred game. If any of them were asleep, probably they're young kids and stuff. But wow, what a day for me. And I'm going to go chill out tonight and get some sleep. I got to wake up tomorrow morning early because I got to do some chores I didn't do over the weekend. So my parents, when they come home from the trip, don't get mad. But what a comeback for the Shred. Tony, if you're watching, we need you to hop on the pod, bro. That'd be fire. But shout out to Salt Lake Shred for coming back down 6. Shout out to the Cubs for coming back. Shout out to PCA. Shout out to Tony Mamunga. Shout out to everybody who has hit the subscribe button in the last couple days. We're on a journey to reach 500 before my birthday. So if you guys haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, it's been your favorite Ginger. I'm out. Peace.